Looking for solutions for flash flooding, I'm Jose Alcala at Washington and I-40, where both the city and TXDOT says there's plans in place to address the flooding that happens on Amarillo roadways. On Monday, I-40 at Washington was closed in both directions after the interstate flooded. We reached out to TXDOT if they have any solutions. They sent us a statement that says, TXDOT is aware of the flooding issues at this intersection during periods of high rainfall intensity. We are actively looking at solutions to mitigate flooding at this area to improve the safety for the traveling public. We strongly urge drivers to avoid travel if possible during heavy rainfall events. Amarillo is on track to nearly double the amount of its average rainfall this year, which only amplifies concerns about the continuous drainage issues. I reached out to the city to ask what they are doing to address the matter. Alan Harder with the city's Public Works Department says they are aware of the flooding and have invested a lot of time and money into fixes.
We have master plans that identify areas that are more prone to localized flooding. We have projects identified over $250 million. I know since drainage utility was implemented in 2012, we've done $30 million worth of projects and have another $42 million of projects lined up in the pipeline to be completed in the next few years to help mitigate those types of things. However, there's always some rain event, no matter what we do, and no matter how much we mitigate the risk of standing water in the streets or flooding in the streets, there's always some rain event that's going to cause that to happen.
The projects lined up are part of the community investment plan that are set to be completed by the 2027-2028 fiscal year.
And what would you just tell people who are, concerned about how quickly the water accumulates and it stays pocketed on those streets that many people travel?
Yeah, absolutely. So that's the reason for the phrase, turn around, don't drown. We know when we get a lot of rain, because of our geography, it's going to stay in the streets until it can get into our storm sewer system. That's the way the earth is shaped here. We can't change that. We just ask that they be patient, find alternative routes, or just wait. And like I said, 30 minutes to an hour after the rain passes, that is subsided and the streets are open and passable again.
If you'd like to take a look at the community investment plan, we have a copy on our website, abc7amarillo.com. In Amarillo, I'm Jose Alcala, ABC7 News.